Hello everyone, I'm Jerry McDonald from McDonald Genealogy, and welcome to episode 1 of our series on how to research your family history for free. This episode is focused on pre-work, and we'll discuss the things that you can do before we start researching more formal sources of information. Okay, so you're ready to dig in and start researching your family history. This episode focuses on you and your family and includes the following 3 steps. In step 1, you're going to take your laptop or a pen and paper, if that's what you're more comfortable documenting, and you're going to find a quiet space to work. Now I want you to take some time and write down everything you know about your family. If you think about something that you're not sure is 100% true, don't worry about it. Just write it down for now and put a question mark next to it. Write down information about yourself, your siblings, your parents, your grandparents, as many generations as you can go back. Consider birth dates, death dates, marriages, locations of those events, and any other information you can think of. Write it all down now and you'll thank me later. Now I'm a decent writer, but I wasn't always. I used to get mental blocks that would bring my writing to a halt. If you get stuck, try using the interview questionnaire listed below to keep you on track. Okay, now that we've downloaded all the family information from your brain, it's time to move on to step 2. In step 2, you're going to find all the family documentation you can find in your home. Anything you can find, including photo albums, family Bibles, and any other documentation. These little treasures can often provide clues to elusive family members and when and where they lived. For example, you have an old photograph of an aunt and you're not sure when she died. You flip that photograph over and there may be a date, at least indicating when she was alive. Gather all the documentation you can find and keep it close by for reference. Don't worry about organizing it yet, just have it handy. In step 3, you're going to reach out to family members and let them know that you're researching your family history. There are a couple of methods to do this, depending on how much time you have and how much access you have to your family members. We're going to use an interview questionnaire to get key information from your family members. The link to that questionnaire is listed below. Now, using the first method, you can simply just email that questionnaire or send it in the mail to your friends and family. A quick tip, if you choose to send the questionnaire in the mail, make it as easy as possible on them and include a self-addressed stamped envelope, and it will increase your chances of getting a response from them. The second method would be to meet with your family members face-to-face and use the questionnaire as a guide. The benefits of this method is that you'll capture the dialogue that happens outside of answering the questions. During a live interview, you have the opportunity to ask follow-on questions, which can often lead to family stories and information you wouldn't get just by mailing out the questionnaire. With their permission, you may be able to record the conversation using audio or video and have a family keepsake. Which method you use is up to you. You can use one or the other, or you can use both. I highly recommend using both. For parents, grandparents, great aunts, your longest living relatives, and your family historians, I recommend in-person interviews. For siblings, cousins, distant relatives, just sending the questionnaire is a good start. How many people and who you send it to is up to you. To quickly recap the work in this episode, step 1, you're going to document everything you know about your family history. Step 2, you're going to gather all of your family documents and treasures. Step 3, you're going to interview family members using the questionnaire linked below. These first steps will help build a foundation for when we move on to episode 2. Once you've completed step 1 and step 2 of this episode, and you've sent out your questionnaires to your family members, you can move on to the next part. You don't need to wait until you receive the responses from the questionnaires. That's it for now. If you haven't had the chance, remember to like this video and click subscribe for future episodes. In addition to YouTube, look for me on other social media platforms. In the meantime, I'll see you in episode 2. Thanks for watching.